invite the founders of Woodmark Events, who are also the organizers of the concert, Mr. Jana and Mr. Nash. Tuan Yahya Said Othman, the Senior Director, Strategic Planning of Tourism Malaysia. Datuk Vicky and Siva of Kanika Gold. And the moment we have all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to invite the star of the show himself, Sid Sriram. So sorry, I didn't see you coming in at all. How are you? I hope you're good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the media and esteemed guests, a very good morning. Thank you so much for waiting earlier. On behalf of the organizer, Woodmark Events, I would like to thank you all for your presence this morning. As you know, we have gathered here today for the media meet and greet of Sid Sriram, Heart and Soul 2.0 live in Kuala Lumpur 2022. A music concert organized by Woodmark Events, supported by Tourism Malaysia. Ticket to you, we have the representative, Mr. Chang, over there, and Datin Sabrina from My Events International. Thank you so much for your support. A little bit about Tourism Malaysia. Thank you so much, Tuan Yahya, for kerana sudi meluangkan masa bersama kami pagi hari ini. Terima kasih. A little bit about Tourism Malaysia, especially for this year, they have been actually actively participating in encouraging more concerts in this country for this year, especially when we are nearing the end, we are entering the endemic phase. So truly initiatives like this are makes someone like me who likes going to the concerts super happy. So thank you. And welcome also as well for the team of Tourism Malaysia who are here. We are also honored to have with us here the main presenting sponsor, Datuk Vicky and Siva of Kanika Gold, and supporting sponsors, Ms. Shahida Khan from Khan Beauty, Mr. Nathan from Mastro Kuala Lumpur, and Mr. Parthiban from SPT. A round of applause for our sponsors as well. Sid Sriram Heart and Soul 2.0 live in Kuala Lumpur is happening tomorrow and the day after, 20th and the 21st August at Axiata Arena. It is indeed one of the most anticipated concerts for this year. This is the third time Woodmark Events is organizing a musical concert with Sid Sriram. The first one was in 2019, the subsequent one was in 2020, right before the pandemic hit the world. So due to the gap, as you can imagine, because of the pandemic, we have all been cooped up in the house with no concerts, nothing. So I think it's safe to say that we are all eagerly waiting to experience this musical treat. Welcome back to Malaysia, Sid. If I can say welcome back to your second home. Did you rest well?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. We are always happy to welcome you, and can I just say this on behalf of all your fans? Every single time we attend your concert, we can never stop singing along or screaming our lungs off. We lose our voices, so we really can't wait to wear our dancing shoes on for the next 2 days and let loose. Also, I need to mention that I think most of you would know by now that over 8,000 tickets were sold out for day one itself, that too within 90 minutes. So you can imagine the anticipation your fans have in watching you perform live. We can't wait. And of course, all of this would not have been possible without the hard work and effort of the organizers of the concert, Mr. Jana and Mr. Nash, who didn't want to sit in front. Where is he? Ah, yes, he's there. So both of them from Woodmark Events have been working tirelessly, and I've been watching the team running about, doing so much to make sure everything is in place, making sure everything goes well. So after having organized 2 other concerts with Sid previously, I think Woodmark Events has their own fan following for delivering only the best concert-going experience and for bringing India a little closer to us. So thank you so much for that. And as I mentioned earlier, 8,000 tickets were sold out within 90 minutes for day one. So one can only imagine the countless cry of the fans of Sid Sriram asking for more tickets. I saw social media blowing up with the news that tickets have been sold out and people were just asking for more tickets, and the situation was just, quite honestly, even I had messages asking if I had tickets for it. And the event organizers, I must say, were prompt and quick in coming up with a solution, which is they decided to have day 2 of the concert, and they ensured that all of Sid Sriram's fans had a fair share of the concert as well. So thank you for that too. Concerts like this are not easy to pull off, and I've been watching your team working tirelessly to ensure everything goes well. So a round of applause for that. Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I would like to invite the organizer, Mr. Jana, to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Mr. Jana from Woodmark Events.
Hello. Hi, thanks everyone for being here. I really appreciate your time. And thanks for all the media and guests. I hope you all can hear me. So first of all, I would like to take this opportunity. Thanks Tourism Malaysia and for their great support, and definitely we are truly grateful for that, and also our sponsors, main presenter and our sponsors, and of course the man of the day, Mr. Sid Sriram. I think definitely without him, whatever that we are achieving is not possible. So I would like to correct some statistics. Yes, the first day we sold out in 90 minutes, but second day, this is something that we didn't expect. We actually, all the tickets were put into cart, which means sold out in 8 minutes. Yes, so here I have my ticketing partner. Probably you can get the statistics from him. So,
okay,
yes.
nice.
So we are definitely proud in saying that. Thanks. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the fans. I mean, it's definitely for them, it's definitely for Sid. And thanks for supporting us. And we'll always try to do our best. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jana. Wow, in 8 minutes. Oh my God, how many tickets was that then?
That was another 8,000.
Oh, another 8,000, 8 minutes. Wow. I think you guys, like I said earlier, you all already have a fan following in Malaysia because of the way you all deliver, you deliver only the best for concert goers in Malaysia. So thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, and the moment has arrived for us to hear from the man himself. Put your hands together for Sid Sriram.
Check. First and foremost, hi everyone, thanks for being here. I am beyond excited. The last time we were in Malaysia was in 2020, right before the pandemic. And, you know, it really hit the whole world, and all of us were cooped up inside of our houses. And I'm sure the fans, you know, were yearning for concerts. Myself, my band, I'm sure all musicians were just waiting to be back on stage. And I must say that it's especially beautiful to be back here in Kuala Lumpur, because as you said, I really do feel like this is my second home. There's always been true, genuine love. Every single show that I've come out here, you know, you look into the audience and you see people's eyes and there's an actual connection there. And I feel at home here. I feel warm, I feel welcome, and I feel loved. Woodmark Events have been like family. You know, this is our third show with them, and I really got to know these guys, and they're gems of people, and do an incredible job. But first and foremost, their hearts are good, which matters a lot to me, my team, my family. We're gonna put on something special this weekend. We haven't gotten to be here on stage in a while. It's been over 2 years. So we really worked on putting something together that feels exciting, full of energy, but also full of heart. So I guess it's fitting that the show's name is Heart and Soul. No gimmicks, just pure love, pure music. Me and my brothers are gonna do what we do best and just, you know, perform from a place of sincerity and lots of energy. If you guys have been to our shows before, you know we're gonna jump around a lot. There's gonna be some quiet moments. And through it all, there's gonna be connection. You know, like I said, I love my fans from over here, and I really mean that. it always feels magnetic, and I think these next 2 days are going to be legendary. Thank you guys for having me. To the sponsors, thank you so much. And especially thank you to the tourism department. It's just beautiful that we can build this bridge between India and Malaysia and really kind of create these special experiences. And I'm honored, and I look forward to doing a lot more. And yeah, I won't say much more other than that. This weekend's going to be great. We're all excited, and I hope you guys are excited too.
Yes.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you so much, Sid, for such a heartwarming, cute little speech. I just wanted to ask you if you managed to buy the tickets from the guy who sold it to you yesterday.
That was a nice little thing that happened yesterday. For those of y'all that don't know what she's talking about, I got a DM asking me if I wanted to buy a ticket to my own show. But I give him A+ for effort.
Yeah, definitely, because there are people still messaging me for tickets, and I'm like, wait, maybe if I see him today, I can ask him if he wants to pass it over. No, just kidding. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, as of now, the floor is now open for questions. Please kindly raise your hands and mention your name and the media you're representing and to whom your questions are directed to. Thank you.
Testing. Hi Sid, it's such an honor to see you. And I'll also be coming for your performance on Sunday, so I'm pretty excited for that. My name is Anne, I'm from Malay Mail. I just want to ask, like how many songs can audience anticipate from your performance
Around like 35. Just about. We'll perform for around like 2.5 to 3 hours. Yep, and there'll be some new songs, some of the songs from like near the beginning of my career. We'll really span everything. We'll cover some of my favorite songs, especially some of Ed Amansur's like 90s songs that I really love. But yeah, just around 35 songs. Yeah.
Hello. Anyone else?
Hello, hi. I'm Revi from Wanda, Malaysia. So my question is to Anika Gold. Since this is the first time you are sponsoring one of the biggest event of the year, how do you feel about being part of Sid's concert?
Oh yeah, this is definitely my first time when Jana and Nish, they approached us. It was a very good chance for us to go into concert sponsoring. So we are also huge fans of Sid Sriram, and a lot of our customers were very, very excited to get participate in events to try and win tickets as well. So it's a very good chance for us. We're very excited.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Welcome, Sati. We're from South Africa. I'm sure there's others also that traveled to come through for the concert, and we'd like to know if you've got anything to say to your non-Malaysian fans or fans that have traveled abroad in terms of the music offering that you'll have for us, and a message from South Africa as well is, when will you be coming there, if there's any plans?
I definitely want to come there soon. I know that there's a great fan base. But the message to fans that are traveling from other places to come here for the show is thank you so much, gratitude. You know, I think it's really special that people are compelled to, take a flight and go somewhere that's not their hometown and come to a show. So I'm honored. Thank you so much. And I really want to come to South Africa sometime soon. So hopefully 2023 will make it happen.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for the question. Anyone else?
I'm Dr. Nawa from Makalose. I would like to ask Tourism Malaysia, since this is a great show and we have sold tickets just in 2 days so fast, are we attracting other tourists due to this show? Meaning, like just what we heard from South Africa, are there fans from other countries nearby visiting us just because of Sid Sriram? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course, I would like to congratulate to the organizer to organizing this kind of event, and thank you to you too, because accepting his offer with the secret deal. So, of course, the purpose of this concert, foreign concert to Malaysia, because we want to see more foreigner to come to Malaysia to witness the event. For example, like Mr. Sriram, when you for your concert like this one, we receive a lot of foreign tourists come to witness your performance tomorrow and the day after tomorrow from Singapore, from Indonesia, from South Africa, and from India itself. So from India, they come here to see your performance. And due to that, we always welcome more and more international artists to perform in Malaysia. At the same time, we also promoting Malaysia, not as a concert, but also they can see our destination, they can try our food, they can see our culture, and at the same time, this is the good relationship between the host country and the other country. I think this is a good move from the government. As far as you have to follow our certain regulation that to maintain the harmony of the Malaysian people. Thank you.
Thank you, Tuan Yaya. And thank you, Makulusi, for the question. Anyone else?
Hi Sid, it's me again. Such a huge fan of you. So you would be also having 2 days of concert here, right? And is there anything Malaysian that you crave since you have last come here in 2019? Like, you know, any Malaysian food? You know, I don't know.
I'm actually like, I have an extra day this time. Normally we get here and we leave like the next morning, early in the morning. I have an extra day, so I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of follow the lead of maybe Jenna. You can show me some of the best food around town. I love food, so I'm looking forward to explore it, you know, and I'm also, outside of food, I'm really looking forward to going to Batu Caves and the temple over there. And I think that'll be a really good experience. So Monday is going to be my day to kind of not think about music, but think about everything else. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Hi, question to Sid. I'm actually from the stars. So I'd like to ask you, like, what are the projects that you are currently involved in, or maybe like any plans that you have thought for your fans in the future, maybe?
So outside of, now that, you know, things are opening up, a big focus of mine has been being back on stage. So doing a lot of shows. I just finished up my next album, which is in English. We finished it a couple months ago. So that's like the next major thing. And then obviously many more songs by way of films that are going to be coming out soon. But I think this album that I just finished up, I'm pretty excited about that. I'll have some pretty big announcements with regards to that in the next maybe month or so. But I'm excited. I'm working with some great people. And, you know, I look forward to coming back over here and playing some of that music as well in the future. But that's basically it, you know, lots of shows, that album, more songs, and yeah, just connecting with more people.
Another question. You're well known for singing songs which are like from the R&B music genre. So is there any music genre that you would like to try in the future?
You know, I think right now, well, I'll say this. I think like the idea of genres is kind of going away now with the internet, with streaming, and with musicians being exposed to so many different kinds of music. Like myself, when I was growing up, we had CDs, so you had like one album that you listened to for like a whole month because you couldn't afford to get another CD for like another month, or like, you know, I got my parents to go buy me some stuff or whatever. But now you have, you know, Apple, Spotify, whatever, and you can literally find any music at all times. So it seems like this idea of genres is just going out the door, where there can be a song that has like R&B soul in it, but it could also have like some of the stuff I make sometimes will have an R&B soul vibe melodically when I'm singing, but there'll be like a tabla or something underneath it, or maybe like a kutta beat or something like that. So I think more than like trying new genres or like venturing into that, what I'm really interested in is taking different kinds of music from different parts of the world and just really allowing them to coexist or throwing them together and seeing what happens. That's what I'm really excited about. I guess an example of that when we perform live is we do this cover of Putu Verde Mare, and the original is incredible, one of the best songs ever created. The way we perform it, we turn it around and make it like this heavy rock song with some Carnatic vibes and stuff like that. So it's like that 80s rock genre that Sir originally composed it in, but then reimagining it for now. So that's the kind of thing that I'm really into and I've really been thinking about, and that I want to continue exploring. Just taking different kinds of music, throwing them together, see what happens.
Okay, one more question from me.
Sure.
Okay, previously you have collaborated with many well-known artists, for example, with A.R. Rahman sir himself. So my question to you is like, are you planning to have like some sort of collaboration now that you're in Malaysia with other Malaysian artists or maybe with other artists in general?
I definitely want to explore it. I want to come spend a little bit more time here when I'm not here for a show, maybe like just hang here for like a week, 2 weeks or something like that, and kind of explore the music scene. I know there's a lot of great stuff happening here, so I want to be able to soak it in, and I definitely want to collaborate with artists from here. My bucket list artist that I want to work with who's from LA is Kendrick Lamar. So like maybe in the next year, that's something I'm going to make happen.
Last question.
Fourth question, all right, keep them coming.
Thank you for answering all the questions. Okay. So I believe that motivation and inspiration are very important when it comes to creating music and such. So what motivates you to sing and create music? And also, where do you find your inspiration to come up with new ideas and incorporate with your own way in your own music and such?
I really like this question. I think I draw my inspiration just from like everyday emotions, kind of normal emotions that anyone would feel. I think as human beings, we're constantly going through so many different experiences, feeling through like valleys and then also peaks and everything in between, and just kind of taking in information at any point in time. So that's kind of what drives me when I write a song or when I go to record a song. What I really try to tap into is just something that exists deeply within myself, and I feel like if I can tap into a feeling that's genuine and real, chances are other people would be feeling similar emotions, and hence the resonance happens. So it could be anything. I could be walking down the street or in the car and just see something outside, like maybe like a flower just like laying on the ground or something like that. That could trigger a thought. You just see, sometimes I try to make it a point to like just people watch when I'm driving somewhere, and just look at the expressions on their faces. The best expression to see obviously is just like pure joy, and you see it a lot because people on like their normal day, when they're not on their phones or not on the internet, when they're just living life, you can see a lot of what people are feeling through and whatnot. So that inspires me a lot. And then also just like reading books, watching films, the normal thing. But I think like the mundane, normal aspects of being present in real life and not being on technology. Because I do feel like when you're on technology, you're kind of numbing the brain a little bit. And not to say I don't do it, I'm on Instagram all the time. But when you're actually just living life and being present with real people and taking in real experiences, those are the things that inspire me and drive